We're on the hammock. We're on the hammock. We're on the hammock. We're on the hammock.
Alla där chillmit vid ljumso kom kyllan vid där innen fram inom arhom. Alla där chillmit vid ljumso kom kyllan vid där innen skickrat om min boha. Alla där chillmit vid ljumso kom kyllan vid där innen fram inom arhom. Alla där chillmit vid ljumso kom kyllan vid där innen.
Good morning, metalheads. It's Saturday morning and I've moved on to a fresh field. I did have a couple of hours yesterday on the alpaca field just to finish the last couple of rows, so I'll stick any finds that I had at the beginning of this video. Look at what I've got now. What a total straggly, horrible mess. It's about 5 acres, but in the surrounding fields I have had Roman, I have had hammered. So let's see what this is going to produce. So metalheads, I've dug a few little signals on my way up the field, nothing but scrap. The first one to record is a big banger 91-92 signal, so we're straight in on a live dig. So pop out the clod and see where it's at. Still in the ground. Oh, here we are, straight on it. We've got a coin, and it's not looking too promising. No, a modern 2p piece. Still, it is a coin.
Oh dear, outside, never mind.
Well, metalheads, all I'm getting to record for you so far is live digs. Everything else has been bits of lead or tiny pieces of scrap or foil. But we got another big banger 91-92 signal. What have we got this time? Right. It's in the clod. Where my day's going so far. Not holding out much hope on this. It's in the side round here. Right, let's crawl my way around. I think it's too deep, but no, some kind of big chunky wedge. Oh, I wonder if that's what they bang in the ends of axes and pickaxes to stop the heads flying off. I'll perhaps do something with that actually. Yeah, cool enough. Live dig time again. 97 to 99. You're not going to get a bigger signal than this. It's got to be worth a giggle of live digging it, hasn't it, eh? It sounded clean, but no grunt on the iron audio. Down there, hang about, what the hell is that? heavy enough to be lead. Huge, great socking lump of it. Right, let me pause this, poke it out and have a look what we've got. Well, I have absolutely no idea at all. It's lead. It weighs loads. What on earth you'd have used that for, I don't know. Looks almost as if it's a bearing, part of a 3-point linkage on a tractor, if I'd have known any better about it, but hey, might get a couple of lead figures moulded out of that great big lump. Well, I've now started my gridding the opposite way across the field, and I've got my first decent find of the day. Spectacle buckle with the pin still intact. The sun's really low in the sky and I'm throwing shadows all over the place, but possibly medieval, probably medieval, and at some depth as well. There's a pinpointer deep in the ground. It's a good 8 inches down. Look, wallop, there's my pinpointer gone. So yeah, I've missed at least one decent target. Let's carry on a bit longer. We've got a knackered out old coin here this time. Really thin, copper, halfpenny size. Absolutely, completely blank. Well, I found enough of them in my time to know it's Georgian. More than likely George II, possibly George III. It's paying off. I've got to go back over this whole field at 90 degrees to myself. Fields are never done, are they? Okay, metalheads, I'm trying to make things as difficult as I can for myself. I've changed a few settings on the detector. I've got into all metal mode, and I'm only one off the top of the sensitivity. I'm getting a moderate amount of false signals. Maximum sensitivity I can't work with. There's way too many falses. But I've just hit myself a button that's at 9 inches. So I reckon I'm pretty much maxing the 400i out and keeping a little bit of stability to it. Let's carry on, see what else I can find. Well, although I've missed bits and pieces, I don't seem to have left much for myself. It's been about an hour since I've last bothered to record anything, but had a few scraps of lead and got a little octagonal lid, palm olive. That's all I've got to show you, folks. I'll stick it out for another couple of hours this afternoon. I nearly killed the day off, but then let's go and head somewhere fresh tomorrow. I've been gridding for about half an hour now. Field's very quiet, which is a good thing, so at least it's not full of green waste and scrap that I've got to dig up. And a couple of bits of lead. But I think we've got our first historic piece here. A couple of hooks on the back of it. So I'm saying that's a leather mount of some description. Front of it looks like it might be one of Detective Kev's booby prizes. We've got our first button of the field, broken tom back, so at least we can guarantee that we've got some Georgian activity down here. Talking about activity, look who's back. Barney's back out detecting with us. Now we're away from them alpacas. Ignorant kid. It come out on the arable and he's enjoying it. On you, Barney. Barney! Say hello to the metalheads. Whoa.
Great Scott! What you got?
Fuck me old boots, metalheads. I think we've done it. You see just sticking out the clod here. I think. Yeah, we were on the hammer. There we go. Just there. Ooh, exciting. Oh yes. Come on, what have we got here? Long cross. I think we're onto an Eddie Penny. Right, let me pause you a minute, get the squirt out, and clean this up a bit. Yep, there we are on the reverse side. Let me get a pointer. My finger's knocking it out of focus. Civitas, London. So it's London Mint. And then from the cross at the top, EDW. Either Edward first, second or third. Eddie Penny, first hammered of 2022. I'm a buzzing.
Well done, my son.
Gave me palpitations, I can tell you, Gratty.
Well, a bit of a come down after having a hammered, but more activity. Quite a decent sized pewter button. Barney's back into the swing of being out in the fields. He's playing sticks. So everything's cool. Not much more to report, I'm afraid. Covering plenty of ground in this field. Gridding naturally. Not many signals, but another button. Nearly a quarter of the way across the field and not even a pre-decimal coin yet. What is going on? I've got a signal here, stuck my shovel in the ground, broke the clod, and out pops a lead weight. My guess is for a long net, netting rabbits. There is a little stream down the bottom of here, but not big enough for netting fish out of. Superb lump of lead. So here we are, metalheads, back home for a bit of a roundup. Tale of two fields. To the left hand side we've got the final strip of the alpaca region furrow. Huge great lead something or other, a clasp, some kind of attachment off the end of something. I'm sure that's one of those wedges you belt into the handle of a sledgehammer or a pickaxe to stop the head falling off. We've got the palm olive lid, a button, a crusty coin and a decimal 2 penny. Now over here, from the new rough stubble field, got a couple of ceramic finds, pot shards, lying there on the surface. Don't know much at all about pottery, but In my mind, these are pretty old. This one's glazed on the inside, sort of yellowy green glaze, more of a yellowy orange glaze in fact. And this piece possibly burnished on one side, black glazed on the other. Probably some age to those two pieces. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buttons. Yeah, leather mount booby, net weight, and down to the bottom for the best two from both fields. From the alpaca field, we've got the spectacle buckle and the one coin I had off the New Ross stubble field. If you're going to find only one coin on a day, best make it a hammer day. Not sure whether that's Edward first, second or third. Slightly clipped on the right hand side. London mint. Giving it a quick wipe over with my silver polishing cloth, nothing more than that. I'll take that. Best of the weekend. I'm happy. Right, we've still got Sunday tomorrow. Whether I get out detecting or not tomorrow, who knows. But I'll edit this, get it up online tonight, Saturday. Thanks for watching.